Hey, what time is it when a soccer team chases a baseball team?
What time?
11 after 9.
Oh, okay.
First and foremost, you know the name. We came to break the game.
Welcome to First Before the podcast, where Father and Firstborn break down America's four biggest sports: football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. Let's get into it with our film room segment, starting with the World Cup, which I think you maybe know a little bit more than I do about. I've got my USA basketball close enough, running that back. You have
I got
Germany?
Germany on today, which maybe I cursed the Germans today because
You said they lost,
they
huh?
lost to Ecuador. Yeah, just 2-1 today. So not a good showing for them, but
No.
doesn't matter. They'll be moving on to the next round. But yeah,
So the World Cup, it's been a lot of fun just watching the highlights, all the people getting into it. Like it's been exciting. United States is playing pretty well. Won their group,
yep.
right?
Well,
So that was exciting.
Yeah, they play tonight still versus
Oh, was it the last game of the?
Turkey A.
Okay,
Can't say Turkey, it's Turkey
yes,
A now.
Turkey A.
Turkey A. Sounds like you're Canadian. A.
A.
Turkey A. So yeah, they got to still play them.
Okay.
So I think since they beat Paraguay and Australia,
Mm-hmm.
so I think that would give them the one, the top in the group, anyways. Even if they
Right, because they changed it up a little bit this year, where the tiebreaker is the head-to-head,
Yeah,
which is a little different than it's been in the past. So some of these games are a little bit less meaningful now.
Yeah, yep. So I don't know if they'll be sitting some people tonight.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to see what
I think this is the first time it's been like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, they're playing really well. Look really good.
Yeah. No, it's impressive.
Surprisingly, and they had kind of a weaker group. They knew kind of coming in that it would be one of the lesser groups.
Reasons that happened when we're the host
shocking.
country.
FIFA, they're pretty good at setting some of these things up. So yeah, it worked out.
Yeah.
And I think I haven't looked too far ahead yet to see who we're going to play potentially in the next round, the round of 32. But I think from what I was hearing, it looked to be like a pretty good draw.
Bosnia and
Herzegovina.
Yeah, I think it's them. I think that's who we play next.
Yeah.
Most likely. So
I don't know if they're moving. Yeah.
What?
Is Bosnia moving on?
That was what was just on the screen.
Oh, it just was up here right now? Okay.
Okay. Well, so then, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it'll be. Yeah, we're professional. We know all about the World
Cup. Right there in front of us.
We do have it on. Who's on right now?
Turkey A in the USA. Well, they're playing a little bit here. Yeah, they haven't started yet, but yeah, starting here soon.
I don't know. You've played a lot more soccer than I have.
I have, yeah. I've been watching a little bit, kind of here and there.
Mm-hmm.
We've been off for a few weeks. I was in India last week. You were traveling, out west with the boys. So I missed some. So I was 10.5 hours. Time zones are weird, but anyways, where I was in India was 10.5 hours ahead of where we are. So I caught some of like the would have been a late night game here, would have been early morning for me there.
Okay.
And I got to see a little bit kind of here and there before I went into the office. And then I just kind of was reading about some of the stuff. But the big things right now, Messi is having his way in the World Cup. I mean, first game comes out, hat trick. And then the next game scores 2 goals. So he's already got 5 goals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In the World Cup. It's incredible. Is he 40 years old?
No.
So, I mean, he's been tearing it up, which is just amazing.
39, yeah.
39, yeah.
Wow.
Incredible. This is his 5th.
Oh, we just turned 39 yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Messi.
Yeah.
Look at that.
4th.
So, I guess he's 6 World Cups, I think is what he's been in.
That sounds, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's been in 6 World Cups. But he now is the leading scorer in World Cup history with 18 goals. So he broke that record against Austria. And actually right behind him, Kylian Mbappe for
He's been playing well
France.
too.
Yeah, he's got 16 career goals. So they both passed Klose. So again, sorry, Germany.
Mbappe's a lot younger than Messi, isn't he?
I think
That's
so.
what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah. So he's got some years ahead of him, but he's
27. Yeah, I was just saying,
that's
he's pretty
incredible.
young.
That's incredible. So yeah, he's already got 16 World Cup goals.
That's insane.
At 27, he'll pass him.
He'll pass him for sure. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. And then Cristiano Ronaldo actually, so he kind of like had struggled in the first game, and then he did finally score. I thought this was interesting. I was looking at some of the kind of the facts that were going on in the World Cup. And he became the first player to score in 6 different World Cups. So I just mentioned Messi had been in 6. There was one that he actually did not score in. I think it was his
early ones.
second or third. Yeah, he didn't score, but Ronaldo has actually scored in every one that he's been in.
Okay, that's interesting.
So it's the first time that somebody scored in six different, and he's 41. So these guys, it's incredible.
Played for a while, yeah.
That's a long time to be playing soccer, and yeah, for these guys to be doing it year over year, in 6 different World Cups, and then to have that success, it's pretty crazy. So,
because what's the World Cup every 4
years?
It is 4. Okay, I was trying to think of the last time. Yeah, freshman year. Okay, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, pretty incredible for those guys. Yeah, and that's been kind of exciting. You talk about the USA; they're looking good. So we're not just the only host nation, right? It's in all of North America. So Canada and Mexico are co-hosts with us. Mexico, they had a 2-0 win over South Africa to start, and then I think they just had a 3-0 win over Czechia. So they're leading their group too. They're going to be moving on, and then Canada also got their first win at a World Cup. They won 6-0.
Oh, they'd never
against
won.
Qatar. Yeah, I think they've had draws. Qatar, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, however you want to say that. And I think they're going to be moving on too. I'm pretty sure Canada's moving on to the next round. Look that up while I'm talking through here. I think one of the biggest surprises that I saw last week, anyway, is Cape Verde.
They're moving on for the first time in history.
There you go. Canada's moving on.
Second in Group B.
So I guess all the host countries are moving on.
Again, weird how that works.
It's strange. Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like they want the fans to keep going because they make more money.
Maybe. Yeah, we were talking about ticket prices before. Now ticket prices are going to be going up. But yeah, Cape Verde has been really fun to see. I mean, tiny little island.
First time, right?
First time in. Yep. And they had a draw with Spain in their first game, which is just incredible. For Spain, it was a really good time. There are a lot of people talking about Spain potentially winning this World Cup, and so Cape Verde to get a tie against them was pretty incredible. And then Curacao is another one where tiny little country, 150,000 is their population of the entire country. Smallest nation to compete and score a goal. Now, they lost 7-1, but they got one. They got one. So it's the smallest nation to ever score a goal, and it was against Germany. So Germany had the 7 goals. But yeah, so that kind of fun little facts about a few of the teams that are playing. But trying to think of what else I've got from a soccer standpoint. I guess did you the American this? Oh my gosh, I'm going to mispronounce his name. It's Balogun or our forward, our striker.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Folarin, is it Balogun? I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly.
Sure.
Did you hear like how he's playing for the United States, and how he was born here?
No.
Or what actually happened? Okay, so this is really interesting. So his parents were Nigerian, living in London, and they happened to just take a trip to New York, summer of 2001. And what happened was his mom was not allowed on the flight home. I guess the airline attendants basically said, "Hey, you're heavily pregnant," and so they decided not to let her fly. So Nigerian parents living in London, they just happened to be traveling to New York, so they wouldn't let her fly back to London. She had to have the baby here.
So he's a citizen.
He was born in New York.
Wow.
And became a citizen of the United States July 3rd, 2001.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
It's crazy, right? So that's the only reason why he's a U.S. citizen, and he decided to play
for us. Because I would say he could probably have chosen to play for.
I think
England, right?
England, or I don't know if he's Nigeria.
I guess
if I don't know if he has I don't know how that citizenship.
I don't know. It's different. Like
different
the
countries
Olympics, it seems like you can play for whoever you want.
Yeah,
like Joel Embiid can play for like 3 countries.
Different countries are different. Because actually in India, I was talking to some of the guys last week, and one of the guys that worked for me had lived here. One of his daughters was born here. One of his daughters was born in India. The one born here has U.S. nationality. She cannot get citizenship in India unless she turns 18 and decides to give it up, basically, and become an Indian national and give up the U.S. But anyway, so I'm not sure how it would have worked. Regardless, cheers to those airline attendants for getting
that's
crazy. Because that never would have happened if they wouldn't have held her back and said, you can't get on this flight.
Perfect.
So that's why he's playing for us right now.
Yeah.
USA.
So
that's kind of the fun stuff going on there. And these stats might be a little bit outdated. I think I pulled them earlier today, but Germany had been leading the tournament with 10 goals. Messi, we talked about, leads with 5 goals for all players.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This guy from Switzerland was the youngest substitute to score twice in a World Cup game. I do think there's a Holland, not the country, but the guy from Norway. He's got a couple goals as well. Erling Haaland, have you seen him? He's got the long hair.
I don't know. I don't give much soccer.
You haven't got into the soccer stuff. Anyways, he's looking really good too. So it'll be interesting coming into the next round here, the star power and to see kind of how that takes over. Messi, Ronaldo, Erling Haaland, even some of these guys for the U.S. Balogun, who's going to take over and be kind of the face of the World Cup. Messi kind of stole that, I think, last time.
Yeah.
Winning it for the first time for him. We'll see who can do it this time. Mbappe might be the other one too, right?
Yeah.
So
he's only been 27. Wow.
Yeah, and France has a pretty good shot.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking pretty good too. So should be fun here down the stretch.
Yeah, no, it should be.
We'll be paying attention.
I think it was like late into July, 17th, right?
I think is what we said. Something like that was the finals.
We got it for a while.
We got a few more weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get more into it and be more ready. What was the team we said we were going to follow?
We're waiting for the next round. This whole group stuff.
Do we have a team? Was it whatever you wore the last time?
Brazil.
Was it Brazil? How's Brazil doing?
Not.
Let's see. They beat Scotland 3-0 yesterday.
Oh yeah.
They beat Haiti 3-0 last Friday.
Who do they got next? Morocco? Or do they tie?
Morocco. That was France.
They draw with Morocco.
No, it was draw with Morocco. Yeah. They played Japan.
That'll be in the group or in the next round. Around the 32.
Okay.
So they've got Japan next.
Yeah, they won their group.
Have you seen all the stuff with the people coming to the U.S. and?
Yeah, there's the German guy on Twitter. I think he's on Twitter, right? That guy's a lot of fun. Just like as he's going around the country talking about what he's seeing, because he was here for all the friendlies too. So he was up in Chicago.
Yeah.
That guy's a lot of fun.
Oh, the Norwegians rowing in Times Square and doing all that.
People singing Country Roads.
Country Roads is all fun. Actually, the Scottish guys going down. They were talking about it. How much they were going to drink if they beat Brazil. They were basically going to drink the whole town out. It's been fun just to see people coming to our country and experiencing all the different things that we have to offer too. So
absolutely,
it's always fun.
Okay, well that's our moving the chains. There's a ton of other stuff we can hit too.
film room. Yeah,
later on, or I don't know.
yeah.
There's just so much stuff.
We'll touch on a few things I think as we go.
Maybe as we go, yeah, and then an extra innings again because like College World Series wrapped up.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll catch that in the extra
innings. Yeah, was it 7 straight for the SEC or something crazy?
Was that what it was?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come back to a few of those things we've missed too. It's just been so long.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking back and I'm like, oh man, yeah, that's been since the last
Knicks
time.
one.
That's been the Knicks one.
Yeah, since we last talked too. So yeah, that was another big one.
Oh, the Stanley Cup too. Oh my
Stanley Cup.
I can't believe this is all.
Yeah, all the stuff that happened since we last.
So we'll make sure we hit all of it.
Yeah,
but we want to start with that, the World Cup. Yeah, so that's it for Film Room, I think. Moving the chains, this was kind of your idea, but talking about some of the greatest father-son duos in sports. Kind of on Father's Day, you had been thinking about that, but then also Brady Tkachuk being traded to the Panthers with his brother Matthew, and then Keith Tkachuk getting into the Hall of Fame, the next day?
Yeah, it was like right around the same
2 days.
time. So it was either the day before. It was right around. Was it right after?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was right after then that he got.
So I was like, oh, that kind of ties in well too.
Yes. Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know what the best way. Like, do you want to draft? Do you want to just discuss them? I think there's a lot of ways you could go. I don't know.
I'm okay either way. I mean, I've got a number of them down here. We can just rattle off.
Maybe fun to just discuss them. I think there's just so many.
There's a lot. Yeah, for sure.
So like the NFL, we always like to start there. I think you think of the Mannings.
Yeah,
for sure is a big one. Archie Manning with the Oilers and the Saints.
The Saints, yeah, is who we got drafted by, right?
Yeah, and they played for the Oilers too.
Yeah.
And then Peyton and Eli. Mm-hmm. Just all phenomenal. All great quarterbacks, all guys that we look back on.
Yeah.
And so that's definitely a notable one.
Yeah, Archie, I think, was a great college player. Didn't necessarily have the greatest pro career. The Saints were the Aints.
Yeah. I remember seeing
franchise.
I think it's when he's on the Oilers, his like sidearm throw he had. I know that clip from him.
Yeah, I think he was more of a scrambling QB, which is kind of funny.
One of the earlier ones.
Which is funny watching his two sons because
Peyton and Eli
they're not much scramblers. So he moved around quite a bit more. But yeah, I would say family-wise, from like Archie, obviously Peyton and Eli, and now Arch, who is the other brother. I don't even remember his name, but there you go, Cooper. Yeah, Cooper's kid. So yeah, it's kind of like generation to generation. Yeah. They get quite a few in there. So
that's kind of fun. Hold on. Who else? McCaffrey's?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't actually know much about Ed McCaffrey.
Easy Ed. So he was a receiver. Okay. For the Broncos for sure. He may have played for some other teams, but the Broncos, and he played with Elway, and he was a great player.
Okay.
And obviously, Christian now.
Christian McCaffrey, and then Luke McCaffrey exists on the Commanders.
That's right. And Luke is there too. Yeah. Yep. Very true. I always see this thing with Christian, that they were very strict as parents with him.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he'd go to bed at like 8 every night.
Yes, 7:30 bedtime. It was like no cell phone, no screens up until a certain point. And like very regimented schedule that they kind of kept him to. But yeah, obviously it worked out very well for him. Yeah, so that was pretty cool to see. I always got to remember that when you kids are complaining about it, right? Like, hey,
you kids, it's not me.
Other kids of ours.
Okay, Clay Matthews Jr. and Clay Matthews III, I don't know quite as much about.
Yeah, linebackers.
Yeah. Outside of that, I don't. Especially Clay Matthews Jr., I don't know quite as much.
Yeah. So, oh man, I'm going to blank on who he had played for.
Clay Matthews Jr.?
Yeah.
Clay Matthews Jr. Because I don't know.
It was the Packers.
Packers was okay.
But who's his dad play for?
See, Jr. is pulling up the third, which is not what I want. His dad played for the Broncos?
Maybe.
Hold on. Wait, no. This is the guy I want. 1956. Both. That's the Browns.
Oh, of course. We love the Browns.
Yeah.
Of course it would have been the Browns. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You know what? I do kind of remember Clay Matthews third on the Packers. Yes. Okay. His dad, not so much, but.
Yeah. Yep. So, very good linebacker, Clay Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
And, yep.
Both of them.
Both of them. Exactly. The other one I had on here, great defensive players, Howie Long and Chris Long. And then they also has Kyle Long as well.
Okay, yeah.
But Howie Long, Hall of Famer, and then obviously his kids went on and had very good NFL careers as well. So multiple Super Bowl rings for those guys, and another prolific father-son combo of family.
Yeah. I think there's a ton of NFL ones, actually. So, like Asante Samuel Jr., Antoine Winfield Sr., Antoine Winfield Jr., DK Metcalf, and then I'm blanking on his dad's name. He was also what?
Was he a
Broncos
running back?
Also, wasn't he?
Is he the running back?
Hold on. Terrence Metcalf. I might make it up the Broncos part.
Terrence Metcalf. I didn't realize that DK was the son of a...
You didn't?
No.
Yeah, so Terrence Metcalf, Bears? That I did not know.
What years did he play?
2002, 2008, Lions 2009, Saints 2010.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not realize that his dad played.
I don't think he was as notable as I thought he might have been. Where did he play? Wide receiver, tight end? Is that what it says? That guy looks big to be a wide receiver.
He does look big.
Hold on. Now I want to look more into this guy. Oh, he's a guard. Okay. I was going to say.
Yeah, he didn't.
7 seasons. Okay, yeah. Guard.
Okay.
That makes a little more sense. Looking at that guy's picture, he's pretty big.
Yeah.
But then DK Metcalf, not quite as notable. But yeah, I feel like there are a lot more NFL ones. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah. Yep.
It seems like a lot of them are similar positions too.
Yeah. They do.
Like these, Asante Samuel Jr. are both corners.
Yep.
Was Antoine Winfield Sr. a corner also? Yeah, so then they were corners. Harrison's were receivers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it'll be interesting to see as we go too, if there's more of those. Seems like NFL there's quite a bit.
Yeah, there are. There are quite a few. You're right.
Do you have any other ones?
The only one I would call a wild card, and the reason I say wild card is the dad was a boxer, heavyweight boxer, and he actually gave Muhammad Ali his second loss was Ken Norton Sr. Okay. And then Ken Norton Jr. was a linebacker for the Niners. Was kind of he may have played at other places, but the Niners was the big one. So, yeah, Ken Norton and Ken Norton Sr. Okay, but that was kind of a different dad was a boxer and then son was a football player, but still kind of a fun little. So he would always, if he made a big play, like interception or whatever, he'd go up to the goalpost and he would like box the goalpost. That was kind of Ken Norton Jr.'s little thing, like kind of a tribute to his dad, which is always kind of cool. So,
oh, that's cool. What do you have next? NBA?
Yeah.
Okay. We can skip over LeBron and Bronny.
Who are those guys?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll be honest with you.
First father and son to play together in an NBA game, which is cool.
It is cool. I'm not gonna lie. But the funny thing for me was when I was doing searches and kind of looking, it didn't actually pop up in some of mine.
Really? It didn't really occur to me, actually, when I was first thinking about it.
It was like one of the first ones I thought of.
Was it really?
Well, because just all the initial stuff right now. And with him playing with his son is pretty cool. But it was funny. Yeah, a lot of the ones, when I did searches, it didn't actually pull up their names. I'm like, why aren't LeBron and Bronny on here? And some of them did, but yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Outside of them, so like Del Curry and Steph Curry, those are ones you think of.
Yep.
Like that's one I knew about.
I mean, Del Curry was a great shooter, but I mean, obviously Steph has taken it like to the
greatest shooter.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much changed the game. Del did not change the game the way that Steph did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I don't know much about Klay Thompson's dad either. How do you say that?
Michael?
Actually? Is it Michael?
I'm going to go with Michael.
Spelled
Mychal.
right.
I'm going to call that Michael.
It says they have a combined 7 NBA championships. So what's that give him? 3 or 4?
So that was another interesting one where like I didn't realize Klay Thompson's dad played
either.
So I started looking at him, and so his dad was a part of the Lakers dynasty in the '80s. Helped them win a pair of titles. So he won 2.
I didn't realize Klay Thompson had 5. 87, 88.
Yeah. So he averaged 10 points per game off the bench. So he wasn't a starter, but he came off the bench, averaged 10 a game. He was actually the number 1 pick in the '78 draft.
6 combined.
Oh.
I don't know where it got 7.
But yeah, his dad was the number 1 pick in the 1978 draft by the Trailblazers.
Huh.
So that was kind of interesting too. I had no idea that his dad had played.
I really didn't either, actually, before we were doing this. Who else did you have?
Well, Kobe Bryant and his dad, but his dad played overseas, right? I don't know if he ever played in the NBA.
I don't actually know either.
No, he played in Italy, and then.
We played in the NBA for a little bit. 3 NBA teams. Why does this say he played for WNBA teams? 76ers, Clippers, and Rockets.
Okay.
Joe Jellybean Bryant.
Oh, Jellybean.
Yeah. The AI overview, says Joe Jellybean Bryant played for 3 NBA teams and several international and WNBA teams. I don't think he played in the WNBA. I wonder if he coached.
Oh, maybe.
I actually am curious what that is talking about. No. Head coach of the Los Angeles Sparks.
Of course. Okay, he is currently?
No, he used to. It would have been while Kobe was with the Lakers, actually. That's interesting.
Huh.
I did not know that. There you go.
There you go.
You learned something new.
Yeah.
So Joe Bryant and Kobe Bryant.
Yep. Jellybean.
Jellybean.
Another coach, Rick Brunson, and his son Jalen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that.
Winning the title just now for the Knicks.
It was a good one.
So again, I didn't realize Rick Brunson was a player. I remember
saying he played a little bit.
Yeah, he got fired up. What game was that? Was it against Spurs or somebody?
I don't remember.
That something happened with Jalen. Maybe it was against Oklahoma City, and he came like all the way down off the bench.
I think it was Oklahoma City.
I think it was Oklahoma City, and like something happened. I was like, "Oh my gosh, man!" Like he went into like dad mode.
Wow.
And it came down to like break something up, or like he was getting in somebody's face, and it was a little bit over the top. But I don't think I had any other NBA ones.
That's about it.
Yeah, not as popular as the football.
No, definitely not. What do you have next? MLB?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a few. So actually, when I did this, I never made the connection that Felipe Alou and Moises Alou were related.
Yeah.
So Felipe, he was one of the early. What country was that he was from?
Was it
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
He was one of the first, I think, Puerto Rican. Or Dominican. There it is.
It was Dominican. Okay.
Yeah, I think he was one of the early Dominican players. I think it was a struggle for him to get over here, basically, in 1935. I did not make the connection that they were related. I knew who they both were.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was his dad.
Yeah, Felipe was the manager for the Expos for a long time too, and they loved him up in Canada. There's a documentary. Oh man, it's something about the Expos. I don't remember the name of it. It might be a 30 for 30, and it's like how Montreal lost their team to the Nationals, to Washington, became the Nationals, and like how Montreal loves baseball and they really want a team back, but they just couldn't fund it basically. But they absolutely adore Felipe Alou in Montreal.
Yeah, so I think he was. So because he played. This is interesting. Oh, he didn't make it over here till the 70s. Okay. Yeah, he was early. He was in poverty in the Dominican Republic, because I remember reading about his story. I think we had to in Spanish class or something. Yeah, didn't realize Moises was his kid. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Who else do you have, actually?
I mean, the big one for me, baseball, is Griffey.
Yeah.
So Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr., again, kind of a father-son. We talked about LeBron and Bronny, but senior and junior played on the same team.
They were both good.
Then they were both very good. Exactly. There wasn't like a, hey, let's bring your son to the team so we can keep you kind of thing. It was, Ken Griffey Jr. was like one of the best baseball players coming out, prospects and everything, and got to play with his dad. The coolest thing there was, I don't have the year down here.
When they hit back-to-back
They hit back-to-back home runs. Yeah. It's the same game. Get up and
1990.
1990.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was obviously a really cool moment. I can imagine as a father-son to get up and have that happen.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. So those guys, I always loved Ken Griffey Jr. Probably one of my favorite baseball players. Just swing, just smooth swing. But yeah, for him to share those moments with his dad, it's pretty amazing.
And then Bobby Bonds and Barry Bonds, which again, I didn't know as much about Bobby Bonds before we started looking into this.
Yeah, he was a very good player as well.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that at all.
Yeah. This is kind of interesting. It wasn't only that they're the only like father-son duo, but the only two players in Major League Baseball history to record at least 300 home runs and 400 stolen bases in their career.
That's crazy. So it's just them.
Just them, yeah. Wow. And combined, those guys hit 1,094 career home runs.
Oh my gosh!
Obviously, Barry hitting 700.
I was going to say he was doing the heavy. Because when I saw it pop up at first, they were one of the most statistically accomplished father-son duos ever. I was like, Barry Bonds got to be doing a lot of the lifting there. Yeah. But yeah, because Bobby Bonds is more of it than I thought.
Bobby Bonds is, he was a good player. So 380 home runs he must have hit somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But both very, very good players. Obviously, Barry maybe a little bit better, and had his moments of fame or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
He's good at baseball.
He's very good at baseball. Very good at seeing the ball. Who else? Cecil Fielder, Prince Fielder.
Yeah, I see them here and I don't know who they are.
Yeah. Big guys. Cecil was like he played for the Tigers. That's who I remember him playing with. I don't know who else he played for, but I know he played for the Tigers. Prince, kind of a similar player, bigger guy, power hitter. I think he's playing now still, right?
Who is?
Prince Fielder.
I don't know. I didn't know him.
He's playing for the Brewers, right? Or is he not anymore?
I think he might have just retired. I think he last played for the Brewers.
Okay. So he's no longer there.
Oh, no, he retired in 2016.
Yeah, that was a little while ago.
Never mind.
Well, so it shows you how much I watched baseball in the last 10 years. Yeah, it's been a few years. Well, okay. Well, let's go with the player who is playing today, Vlad Jr.
Yes.
So Vlad Guerrero Jr. and obviously Senior. I remember Vlad Senior. Loved watching him too. Great player. And now watching Junior plays is kind of fun with the Blue Jays, right?
Blue Jays, yep.
Yeah. So both very fun players. And then another senior, junior, Cal Ripken. So Cal Ripken Sr., Cal Ripken Jr. The Boones. So Bob Boone was the dad, and then Brett and Aaron were his kids that played too. Yeah, so they were another pair of father-son. I feel like baseball, when I was thinking about this, you talked about a lot of the football players.
There's a lot of baseball too.
I was actually thinking baseball had a lot more.
It's when they have the same names, I feel like it sticks out to you. And there's a lot of that in baseball.
Yeah.
Vlad,
Vlad Senior, Junior.
Yep.
Yeah. Cal. Ripken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. That's true.
Even Bobby and Barry Bonds are very similar.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I don't know anything else baseball.
That's all the ones I had.
All right, last one then. NHL. We mentioned the Tkachuks, so I guess Keith Tkachuk and then Matthew and Brady, which, again, I didn't know as much about Keith Tkachuk until he made it in the Hall of Fame.
He's a great player.
Because I wasn't around, but yeah.
He would have been one back in the 90s. Again, that would have been a player when I was getting into hockey.
Okay.
The only reason I would remember him too probably is because of the name, right? Like you look at that name, Tkachuck, UK.
Yeah.
Like, how the heck do you say that? And like, once you hear it, and you're like, oh, it's Kachuk. Yeah, sure. Yeah, as a kid, you just want to say that name. And they're American.
Yeah.
Go America.
Go America.
Yep.
So I guess I was thinking about that too. Was he the Blues?
Blues.
I remember him. I knew the brothers were from St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep. Well, he may, again, I'm sure he played for some other teams, but I remember him from the Blues.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't realize Gordie Howe and Mark Howe played on the same team.
Oh.
That's what.
Yeah, that might be right. Gordie Howe played forever. A lot of the hockey players play forever. And there's Marty Howe too, right? That was another.
Oh yeah, Marty was there too. They spent 7 seasons playing together. So not all that was in the NHL though. Some of those in the what's the WHA? World Hockey Association.
Okay, maybe that's up in Canada.
So Mark and Marty were with the Houston Aeros of the WHA. Gordie Howe came out of retirement to join them. Then they ended up in the NHL. Oh, the WHA merged with the NHL. There we go.
Okay.
They became the New England Whalers. So then, 79-80 season, Gordie Howe.
It was a Hartford Whalers.
He was 51. Oh, my word.
Yeah, he played forever.
Gordie Howe, 51, played with Mark and Marty on the Hartford Whalers.
Yep. It's incredible. We are now
incredible. Wow.
Carolina Panthers. Or Carolina Panthers. Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I did not know that.
There you go.
Now we learned.
Yep. Bobby Hull, Brett Hull, another father-son duo. Some people would say, I mean, between Bobby Hull, Gordie Howe, maybe a couple of the greatest hockey players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously got Gretzky in there too, but Bobby and Brett were both Hall of Famers. So the only father-son duo to each score 50 goals in a single NHL season also.
Oh, man.
They're both very, very good players. Yep. I didn't have any other hockey ones.
No, hockey, I didn't feel like there was quite as many. There's
hockey.
With hockey, it's like the really good. There's like great players that have kids that are also really good.
Mm-hmm.
So that like kind of stands out too.
It does, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's it with our sports.
Yeah.
Did we miss anybody?
No, the only other one, I had some kind of honorable mentions again, kind of outside of sports. Yeah. Okay. So car racing has quite a few. The Earnhardts Senior and Junior were big in NASCAR. Then Mario and Michael Andretti, and whatever it is, was it IndyCar? The other one I had, which horses, have families too. So another father-son combo.
There's a lot of that.
Man of War and War Admiral. There's probably a lot of that. But Man of War and War Admiral.
Horse that
the father of all the.
That's the father of like every horse now.
Secretariat.
Secretary. There you go. Like almost every horse is related to Secretariat.
So he may be the greatest father-son sons duo of
all sports.
All sports.
Secretariat.
He's the man. But yeah. Some may say Man of War is the best all time, and War Admiral won the Triple Crown also.
Some may say. Do you say
Some may say. I don't know. I don't know anything about horses and horse racing. I'm just saying that they're father-son duos.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Do you have any other honorable mentions?
Nope.
Let's go on to our 2 minutes in the box then. Who are you putting in the box this week?
Well, I'm going to put our friends over at ESPN, specifically Stephen A. Smith, in the box. I'll say ESPN, like just week coverage on the World Cup, which I feel like ESPN, anytime they're not covering and it's not their event or sport or whatever, they just kind of like pretend that it's not happening. I feel like they do that with hockey. Like if it's not their year for hockey this year, hockey was on ESPN. They're like, oh yeah, hockey's great. Everybody watch hockey. Mm-hmm. If it would have been on TNT, they would have been like not even covering it. They're doing that with soccer now. Stephen A. Smith, that guy, I swear, I don't know if he doesn't have producers, junior producers like John, to give him like some facts, but this guy, here's his take. So I'm going to quote this from Stephen A. Smith. Before pre-World Cup, he said, "I'm wondering what France is going to do. Could this be the year they finally get it done and they win the World Cup?" Maybe it was right after their first game.
Okay.
France just won the World Cup in 2018.
Stephen A. Smith doesn't know that.
But again, like it's like simple. Like get a producer, get a Google search. Like, what is he talking about? Why would he even make a take if? Again, you're right. He doesn't know it. So why are you even saying anything? Like that's probably like one of the worst takes of all time because they've got. We talked about Mbappe earlier. They've got one of the best players. They won it in 2018. They got to the finals in 2022. Tied, went into a shootout, lost obviously to Argentina. But like, what this guy? No. So Stephen A.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot, and he's going in the box.
I knew that.
Stop talking about soccer.
All right, this week in the box, I'm going to put Robert Behrens on Twitter. Posted the Houston Gamblers had the chance to do the funniest thing ever, and posted a picture of Brendan Sorsby. He stole our idea.
He stole it,
and then it got reposted by College Sports Only on Instagram. So that was very sad.
How many people have
liked them in the box?
How many people have followed or liked or read?
Almost 19,000.
What? Come on, people. Where's our 19,000?
I know. We said it first.
We did.
Like somehow, over a month ago.
Can we like pull that and be like, hey, we had it first?
Yeah.
Put that
we
in
need
there.
to. I don't know. The only thing I was going to talk about was I sent you the other day. I think it was since the last time we recorded. ESPN. It was NBA on ESPN actually posted a clip of. It says OG got Wemby with the hezzy, and it was so bad that it got community noted as a double dribble.
That's hilarious.
That got missed.
Yeah.
On Instagram. So that was awesome. I saw that and I was like, cool, we got to talk about that. Yeah, that's my 2 minutes in the box. 2-minute drill. Where are we at on time? Okay. All right. First off, which son surpassed their father the most?
I'm going to let you go first.
There's a lot. Well, we talked about Peyton and then Archie. I feel like Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Is miles better than Archie Manning was.
I'm going to say Steph Curry.
Okay. Yeah, again, so that's a good one.
And then I'm also going to say any player who gets to these professional leagues and the dad was not there.
There you go.
But if you want to say, like, it's incredible that both father-son that they actually got it. I mean, like, it's incredible. But I say Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally changed the game.
Which current athlete's kid is the most likely to become a star? I haven't thought about this one. I know there's a lot of football players whose kids are in college right now.
Yeah.
Who, like, they're just coming up through. I'm trying to think of who some of the good ones are. I think there's a Devin Hester Jr. I was positive. Let me see. 2026. Let's go with him. He plays for Furman, and he's probably not going to be a star, but I like Devin Hester, so I'm going to say Devin Hester.
There you go. Furman. The way I'm going to do this is, like, you could pretty much pick half of Notre Dame football's team next year.
That's not the right Devin Hester Jr.
It's just the one that's not actually a...
Yeah, it is. Where is he?
All right, well, I'll give you a few. Here's what I'll do. Notre Dame's team this year. So they've got Devin Fitzgerald, son of Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay, this is what I was thinking.
Thomas Davis Jr., son of Thomas Davis. Kadon Finley, son of Jermichael Finley. Jerome Bettis Jr., son of Jerome Bettis.
There you go. That's the one.
Elijah Burris, son of Plaxico.
That's crazy.
So go ahead and pick Notre Dame. Back in the day, I was a big Jerome Bettis fan.
I love Jerome Bettis.
On Notre Dame. I unfortunately wised up since then. But let's go Jerome Bettis Jr.
That's kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And Devin Hester does have a kid in college football. I just don't know who he actually plays for.
Just not Devin Hester Jr.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, best sports family of all time. Okay, we'll see. I want to talk about the Mannings again.
That's who you're going to go with?
Actually, no. I thought the who did we just talk about with hockey? Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe?
Yeah, and his kids. That's kind of cool that he was 51 and then played with Mark and Marty. So I'm going to go with the house.
I'm going to say the Kachucks. I'm going to stick with hockey, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, their dad is a Hall of Famer. Both the boys might end up in the Hall of Fame also. That's pretty incredible. To have, like, 3 Hall of Fame in the same household. That's incredible.
It is.
I mean, like, Archie Manning was not a Hall of Fame quarterback. Peyton is. Eli's debatable.
Mm-hmm. Which sport has the strongest family legacies? See, we talked about it, and I kind of think I agree with baseball now, actually.
Do you?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, then I'll say football.
I think it's between baseball and football.
It definitely is between those two. I think I had baseball here, but you almost convinced me on football as we were going through everything.
I think you convinced me on baseball.
Oh, man, there's a lot of
like, maybe not standout, but like there's a lot of guys whose dads played in the league. Maybe don't really like DK Metcalf. There's a lot of guys like that, actually.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Between those two. You bonus question here. What's your favorite sports memory that we've shared together?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. That's a good question. Like Cubs games are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Going to some of those, I think.
Out in the bleachers?
Out in the bleachers was a lot of fun. Having Purdue season tickets the one year was a lot of fun too, tailgating before those games.
That was fun. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, going to games. That'd be, yeah. I was thinking coaching. Eighth grade.
Yeah.
No, you're like, I think going to the games, that was another one. Yeah. Like, I think seeing them. So that's good. I'm glad that was your kind of
that's kind of how I took
big memory. For me, I was coaching you probably 8th grade basketball, I think was a lot of fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just good to be there every day, be there through the season. I was glad that Coach Foster had me hang out with you guys. And then I think just doing the podcast has been kind of fun.
No, it has been a lot of fun.
From a sports standpoint.
Good time. Even if we don't have like hundreds of people listening, it's a lot of fun to just do it.
We have the takes though.
Yeah, exactly.
We had the take on Sorsby way before these guys that are going viral. So you're welcome. I bet that guy listens to our podcast.
Maybe he saw it.
He saw the clip.
He did. He saw the tweet. I don't actually know if that was on X. But yeah.
Maybe. No, that's good. Yeah, it's been fun.
Okay. From the stands, I don't know if we have much. Do you have anything? I think we have a lot of extra innings.
I was poking at my team in India to see if anybody had been listening to the podcast, but not a whole lot of listening. No, I got to learn a little more about cricket, I think, if I want them to listen. Yeah. Okay. Maybe next
cricket episode after the World Cup.
That's right.
Okay. So extra innings, we have a ton that we've kind of missed. So we mentioned the Stanley Cup. The Hurricanes beat the Golden Knights in 6.
Sure.
So that was huge. The Golden Knights still like going to so many is amazing. But Hurricanes, I don't know.
They're good.
What about the Hurricanes?
I mean, they basically just clamped down. It was like once it's been so long, but it seemed like those last 2 games they just like they figured it out and they're like,
it's hard to talk about.
The series is going to be over. Yeah. So, congrats to the Hurricanes. And I think the Panthers are going to be a team to reckon with next year.
Yeah.
With the Kachuk boys.
For sure. Okay, it had been 20 years. I thought it had been a little bit.
Since they won.
Yeah. Carolina doesn't win much of anything. Panthers.
No, I feel like they've been really strong and good, but they just hadn't got over the
Hornets.
Over the top.
Yeah, Carolina doesn't win too much. So.
No.
And then NBA, the Knicks won also in, was that 5?
Yeah. Yep.
That one was in San Antonio, so that was not quite as far for them. But yeah, also huge for them. I think we'll see the Spurs back there quite a bit, coming up here. But huge for the Knicks, just a team that is built perfectly, a team that proved they could build around a little guard like Jalen Brunson, which is huge for like some of these guys coming in this year in this draft too. Like Darius Acuff's a small guy.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was kind of proved now that if you build the right team around him, it can work.
Yeah.
It might be hard to do, but they did. They just had like the perfect team.
Yeah. Yeah. That excellent team.
Yeah.
And what did they end up winning? Like 13 or 14 straight games in the playoffs?
Yeah, until they dropped the 1 to the Spurs.
Yeah, exactly. That's
they
2 to the
almost
Hawks.
2 months without losing.
Yeah, 2 to the Hawks and 1 to the Spurs. That was it through the entire playoffs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was quite the run. So, Yeah, New York over the hump.
Yeah, crazy for sure. And then the scenes, the parade and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah.
It's
been 50 whatever years, so
yeah,
they needed it.
Absolutely. What else? NBA draft.
NBA draft, yep.
Bulls got Caleb Wilson, who I'm excited for.
Yeah.
We need something. I'm excited to be excited about something. The only other thing that really stood out to me was the Thunder taking Mara.
Yeah.
That was interesting to me. They already have Chet and Hartenstein, which, like, you could argue you need all the height you can get. You're going to be matching up against Wemby in the playoffs.
You're going to have Wemby, so.
But I don't know, just with how Chet played in the playoffs and like kind of the heat he was getting, it was interesting to see him take another center.
Yeah.
So
I think it's more put Mara on Wemby, let Chet
and then
have a little bit of relief.
And I think that Mara seemed pretty good at that.
Yeah,
in Michigan, the defensive side, just locking down a guy.
He passes well too.
He does. So he's a good player.
Yeah, he'll find the shooters.
And I guess speaking of Mara, Dusty May went to the Mavericks.
Yeah,
which was crazy. I texted John as soon as I saw he hadn't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. So late in the cycle too.
So he picked one of the guys, Morris Johnson. Yeah, yes, Jr. went to him at 9.
Yep.
Yeah. So it was like 3 Michigan players in a matter of like 4 or 5 picks that went off the board from 9 to 12, I think. So he'll get at least one of them down there in Dallas for now.
Yeah.
And then Braden Smith, 2nd rounder.
I thought the Bulls had him.
I did too,
because of the way the NBA.
I hate the way they do the draft. With like it looks like
Bulls made the pick, but not really.
It's so dumb.
The Bulls had Braden Smith, and I was so excited.
It's so dumb. These guys like put the hats on for the teams that they like are drafted by.
Yeah.
But then they're like really traded to some other team. It's like, why don't they just let them put the hat on for the team that actually?
Like, I almost texted you, and then I realized he was going to the Pacers.
We had a group text going that initially we thought he was going to the Bulls, and then it was like, no, he's actually going to the Pacers. And
lame. Fun for him staying in Indiana, but
yeah, it is. Yeah, he grew up there, hometown Indy, and then high school, college, obviously at Purdue, and now gets to stay there for the Pacers. It's kind of fun, but see how much playing time he gets. I hope he does well.
I hope so. It'll be interesting. Tyrese Halliburton runs the point for them, right? So I don't know, but maybe he'll be a backup.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be quite the story for him.
Rick Mass is going to the Pacers too, actually.
I
saw that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Joining him.
Undrafted.
Yeah. Hoiberg went to the Suns.
Oh, nice.
I don't know where the other Purdue guys went, actually.
Lawyer went out to the Clippers.
Okay.
Somebody went to the Rockets. Which one went to the Rockets?
TKR,
maybe.
And then Clough was in the draft too. I don't actually know.
I don't remember. Yeah,
I know they went undrafted. Yeah. What did I mention off the top that we needed to come back to?
Oklahoma won the College World Series. You talking about Carolina?
That was the last.
Carolina not winning anything.
Oklahoma won the College World Series. I think it's 7 straight for the SEC or something crazy like that.
Yeah. Beat North Carolina.
I was gonna say North Carolina stole game 2. It seemed like Oklahoma was gonna run away with it, but Oklahoma took down a ton of top end teams on the way there, so that was cool to see. Not so cool because I don't like the SEC, but
yeah. Yeah, and it had been 20 plus years, 30 years since Oklahoma had won.
They didn't just win a few years ago?
No, I think it was 2000.
Maybe they've been right there.
Or 1995. Okay. I can't remember which one it was. But it had been 20 or 30 years.
Okay.
So, been a while. Yeah. And the only other, I had 2 other things. U.S. Open was last weekend.
Oh my gosh.
That was a big one with Wyndham Clark.
Everybody seemed to want him to lose.
That was weird. But I don't understand that with the whole, like, taking it out on the locker last year and people getting all upset.
I get people are upset. I don't know if it was partly because he was out in front for so long.
I don't know.
But he dominated. And
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he totally dominated. So, good for Wyndham. And then baseball, we got the Cubs on here. They're up right now. They're just a roller coaster this year.
They have 6 pitchers on the IL. Yeah. 6 starting pitchers on the IL. Most teams don't even start 6 pitchers.
Speaking of pitchers,
most are on like a 4 or 5 pitcher rotation.
Well, the Brewers are 7 games up right now on the Cubs.
Been amazing.
And this
Miz has been
Mizrowski
electric. Yeah.
Holy smokes, this guy 1.45 ERA, 138 strikeouts already. Opponents are hitting 146 against him. and he throws just gas, 104, 105 miles an hour.
What was the record he set the other day?
The
Cubs are in extra innings. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, so first batter, yes, 104.5 miles per hour against the first batter in one start, which was a record, and then sat 103 miles per hour against the final batter of the same game.
Oh my god!
So he's incredible. So that guy's going to be
103 on his last pitch.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
So might be a long season here for the Cubbies.
Yeah, might be. All right. Well, I think that's it then, right? Wrap it up.
That's all that I had.
All right, that's going to do it for this drive on First and 4. If you like today's conversation, make sure to follow, rate, and share the show. We'll be back next time breaking down the biggest stories and our generational opinions from the 4 major sports. Until then, we'll see you for the next play.
Peace out, guys.